Okay, we're back. Before we begin this run, since the other run will not go to YouTube, we did lose the win streak. It's not a particularly entertaining video, so I will not upload it to YouTube. It's a very short video where I died basically to Charon while dealing with internet issues. So not really fun, it wasn't really even close. So we're gonna remove that. We'll acknowledge it happened, and we'll just start a new chat. Not a big deal. But anyway, so goodbye win streak, unfortunately. Let's jump to Hades. Yeah, I think it is 3.141 is how much you have to pay Chaos as well. So we'll go back to this. So unfortunate.
Ugh, Charon, I am going to pay you back.
I don't think we talked to anybody, so we didn't miss any dialogue in terms of recording.
Hey, my brother Charon killed you. Am I seeing this right? He's never been particularly nice to me. Whacked me with his oar a couple of times, but it never got that bad. Must be some misunderstanding. Have you talked to him?
I have.
Welcome back.
Oh, Achilles.
Ready yourself, lad, and give it another attempt.
Oh, I will.
Well, see you later then.
Pardon the interruption, everyone.
I always fancied Thanatos, you know. So put together and everything. I'm pleased to see you've grown so close. Things good between you two?
They are. Thank you, Mother.
Now here you go, Servy, and don't eat me, please.
Why is it giving me the keyboard controls when I'm using a controller?
You had enough to eat lately, haven't you, boy?
Weird. Talk to Hades.
Verify something for me here, boy. According to the latest reports, you attempted unsuccessfully to shoplift from Charon himself, and were consequently slain. Utterly ignoble end, even for you.
Good job, Hades.
I was borrowing, okay? Not shoplifting. Why didn't anybody ever tell me Charon was such a monster? I thought the boating mercantile thing made for a peaceful life.
You incur the wrath of ancient chthonic gods, and then are surprised to be destroyed by them. Have you learned nothing after all this time?
No.
Okay, let's take a look at this. Wait, what are these? Decorative themes? Why does that cost 25,000 darkness? What is this trash? All that is a visual update to the UI, and it costs 10 diamonds? Get out of here. You're tripping, game. Get out of here. Not buying that.
Hey, Orpheus, you've noticed the resemblance between me and Dionysus, haven't you, mate? I'll tell you a little secret, but you have to promise not to tell. We're really the same god. I love a good feast, don't I?
But Zagreus, that is a striking revelation, the connection you describe. I see it. I can see it now. To think the god of wine and you are intricately linked. It isn't obvious, is it?
Oh, there's more to it. A bit grim, really, as I'm a little older than I look. You see, the Titans, they once tore me limb from limb, but then my heart was saved, and that's where Dionysus comes from. That is the connection between us. You understand me, mate?
Your tale stirs my soul. It truly does, my friend. It is a marvel to me that such heroism isn't widely known, and I'm committed to the spread of all such truths.
Dionysus and I appreciate it, mate.
We're trolling him a little bit. What have we got in the traits? 300 darkness for 50 gems. Trash. Trash.
Here's the catch of the day.
Listen, the only time that would even vaguely be used is if you are 1000% done with darkness. And there are other things you could spend it on, and 50 gems is a terrible ratio. Terrible.
The Olympians can't really see me, can they, Nyx? I mean, not very well. I get that they can sense details here and there, but they don't know the full extent of what's going on. Are we really so far beyond their influence?
I would like to point out that this was not captured on stream, but Chris was playing this game, and he literally got this conversation before me. I am so backlogged in this game. I am so backlogged.
You are enshrouded from them, child. For your own benefit and theirs. They know as much as necessary to assist. And I trust they shall, for as long as you require. They are bound to one another as family. And they know that you require aid. Do not be too prideful to accept.
I won't.
Oh, game. I'm so far behind in the dialogue. Yeah, Chris has like half the number of runs as me, and he's already seen that dialogue. That's so unfair, chat. Why am I stuck with them? Is it because I haven't died? Is it because I haven't died that they can't progress? Is Skelly gonna do something different now? Are you serious?
I'll level with you, pal. You have impressed somebody well above my pay grade here, and so they have a little proposition for you. You listening?
I never interacted with this.
Let me guess. They want me to fight all the way through the underworld, having used the Pact of Punishment over there to make the going even more treacherous than it already is, and if I succeed, they'll reward me with some sort of useless trinket?
Wrong. We're talking something really big here, pal. You see that thing back there? Trinket. Come on, what are you, scared?
Yes, a little bit, if you must know.
Well, we've already cleared Heat 8, so we might as well see what this is.
Hooray, you did it, pal.
What'd I get?
Huzzah!
What in blazes?
I just knew you had it in you, pal. Enjoying your new prize? Pack the punishment, smack the punishment, no problem. Know what I mean? Of course, that was just the easy one you got there. Pretty sure I could have got that one myself.
Wait, just so I understand, I literally toiled through hell and back, and my reward is just a statue of you. Don't get me wrong, it's lovely, it's just... I don't know what I expected.
Look, boyo, there was a little mix-up when we put in the request for that thing, see? I told him to make something that'll make me look good with my sources, and anyway, that's how it all turned out. The other ones turned out much better, though, you'll see.
That's Skelly with hair. Skelly has hair. Even if it's normal profile. It's just hard to see sometimes because it's black against black.
I'll temper my expectations just in case. Let's see here. Oh, come on. It's some sort of ridiculous challenge, huh?
We have to beat at least hit 16.
Let me have it already, boyo. No holding back.
Yeah, it's just kind of hard to tell with the profile, I guess, with where it is. Oh, finally, shield. I do actually want to play with shield.
What infernal forge created you?
I don't know what this does yet. Aspect of Beowulf.
Yeah, nice.
Not now.
So it's gonna be one where I can't put the cast in my target, potentially. Interesting. I mean, it's still there. I think it's just a different image of him. Like, if you look at it again, well, I don't think I could talk to him again. Yeah, it's on the sides of his head. Laurels the gods wear. Are you talking on the statue? Is it? I mean, it looked black. I mean, this to me still looks like his hair. That's why I'm stating. I still think it's his hair in both the statue and his image.
Let's see here.
What would be good for this kind of build? I mean, I'll take a new weapon, because we haven't done that before. We need to see Ares. Ares cast would be useless. Aphrodite cast would be interesting. This would be like one of the few times I would consider the Aphrodite cast. Dionysus cast would be good. I don't think I went Poseidon cast. Maybe I'll force Aphrodite and then Dionysus. And then I'll figure out one of these two. I'm thinking, chat. I don't really want the Athena cast because I don't benefit from the deflect. The Zeus cast doesn't seem useful. Artemis cast is okay, maybe. But I think it makes more sense to go for Aphrodite. Although, I guess if I'm going for her first, if I want her cast, I should probably have a different one. So maybe Demeter would be better as the starting one. I definitely do not want the Demeter cast, though, under any scenario. I don't mind her normal or special, though. That could be okay.
Should help.
Oh, we got the bad shield toss. Oh, that's disappointing. Well, I guess we could also go for Ares at some point. You get Ares on the special, maybe like Dionysus or Aphrodite cast. I could force early Ares. Maybe that would be okay. Like, how much is our damage? Like, that's actually pretty high. Actually, even that's not too bad. That's actually surprisingly not terrible. In fact, that does more than our normal strike. Huh. What do you say, chat? Should I bother with Ares on this at all? I mean, it looks like our normal damage is decent. It's like the fist is only like 15 or so, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's definitely too low. Compare that to... Yeah, just as much as the bow arrow.
Wanna try that thing out?
So definitely could get away with more damaging gods on this. So any preferences, chat, before I begin the run? So I'm gonna lean for Dionysus or Aphrodite second, whoever I feel makes more sense at the time. But for starting god, I could go for Demeter or try to go Ares. Artemis crit damage could be good if you have good damage. Yeah, I could go Artemis instead. That's a fair point. Maybe we do Artemis first. I suppose there's no downside to it. Do Artemis first. Something like that. Chat's voting Ares. Oh, chat is confusing me with different suggestions. You want Ares over Artemis? Final call. Chris in the chat is like, Ares or Aphrodite's. Artemis would be good. I vote Ares or Artemis. No, which one? Make a decision. What's sure? Is it Ares? You're confusing me. What do you want to see, Chris?
Sweet release.
Sweet release indeed. I noticed there's a chat delay, but you have to pick one. Because that's why I said I don't know what you're saying, sure. It doesn't help. Sure, I don't know what you said sure to. So which one are you saying? Do you do Artemis Ares? Let's go Ares, final answer? Okay. Well, we'll figure it out later. I want to make sure I grab the right one. The confusion is real. Yeah, this should be fine.
Starting assignment now.
Okay, hopefully we could get Ares to acknowledge that we completed his challenge and we can finally bond with him.
To ask too many questions, boy. Would that you had a tendency to wonder silently instead.
Yeah, our shield does really high damage, so I don't think it benefits from Zeus at all.
I wonder if I'll beat you once again.
So if I need to do damage with it, it's fine. I got Hammer first? Really? What can I get with this one? For blocking a foe, get 20% damage. Hold special to charge your throw for up to base damage. Bow hits attacks twice, but doesn't knock away. You know what? All these are very interesting. Because I'm potentially going to be using our charge into cast a lot. So this would benefit the cast build. Like, this actually would work very well with this build. Charging to increase base damage would be interesting, potentially. Pulverizing blow, I think, is strong. You know what? I think to synergize with our aspect, I'm going to take this one, because we're going to be doing this a lot for cast damage. So might as well get free movement speed and damage.
This should work. Crushed.
Okay, so I can cancel that animation into the dash, which is kind of nice. So anytime I block, which will be often if I'm charging up my cast, I think we'll take advantage of it. I didn't... Why did it... What it... What is going on? Why was I charging the wrong way? Hello? That wasn't me, chat. I was holding up on the D-pad and it went down.
Feast for
Hold on, chat. Something weird is happening. Just like that was not me. I was literally like looking at my thumb and I'm like, how is this even possible? 1 second. Let me just disconnect and reconnect. Hopefully it'll fix itself. I don't need that kind of challenge run. All right, let's see if this is better. Well, now it seems okay. I could see Poseidon being useful as like a dash. Probably get him at some point. So I wonder if the knockback of the shield will count towards our other goals. Oh, we get an Ares, or we could go for gold. I'm gonna go for Ares. I don't really want it on our normal strike, but if it happens, it happens. I don't really care, honestly. It attacks very slowly, so it still might be better than just multi-striking, as is. Interesting that you can load up the cast while you're charging, which is kind of unfair, so you don't even have to prep it. Just kind of on the fly change it. Hey, Ares.
My closest kin in all the underworld. I see you there, I think. What sort of violence shall we sow together this time, you and I?
Attack inflicts doom, special inflicts doom. I think on our special, this is probably okay. I think I want something different for our attack. I'd rather get like stacks on it, potentially. Like Frost or Aphrodite or anything high damage. I don't think I want Doom. But I'll do it on this one.
the will to fight.
Go ahead and get more darkness. That's not bad damage.
Ready.
Not bad. An Athena. I don't think I really want an Athena. I mean, I'll take an Athena dash is okay. I think I'd prefer a Poseidon dash, honestly. Not super thrilled that she's here, chat. Yeah, I mean, it's normal damage just as much as the other ones would be. I guess that's okay.
Lady Athena.
Yeah, not excited for this choice.
Think about the goddess Nyx and how I long for her to be the mother that I never had, cousin. Is it improper that I say such things to you? One would expect I would already have somebody on Olympus, yet it often feels as though I am the mother here.
I honestly don't want anything from Athena. I don't even want her passives. I just don't think they're useful. I mean, her call is okay. Except I'd rather have a damaging call. Because I'm going to be shielding most of the time. I guess I'll take this passive. Yes. Really don't want her call over the other ones. Especially if we could get more damaging ones. Ew, gems? Reroll.
How about another?
Whatever, I'll take... whatever, I'll get my key back. I'd still rather get a key than get gems. Keys can at least turn into nectar. Yeah, our normal strikes are terrible. Ooh. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, we're dying for some high cast damage, so we'll have to pick that up next. And I guess this isn't too bad at playing Keep Away, if I need to.
Another key.
Don't need any healing, we should be good. An Artemis or the shop? We'll take an Artemis. Again, like an Artemis on the cast could be good if the cast AoE damage, if that's how it... See, the only thing I don't know is when it shockwaves out, is that cast damage or is that melee damage? These are the kinds of things I'm not really clear about when I play these games. Yeah, the normal strikes are very slow. So I guess I could technically get another Ares there if I really wanted to. Outplayed, chat.
Show you.
Outplayed.
You're pretty close with Ares, aren't you? And here they said it couldn't be done. If I were you, I'd watch myself with him.
There we go. I taught Chris a new strategy today with shield camping. The shield camping is real. Strike is deadlier. Criticals? Sure, we'll take that. Over the other ones. I don't really want to replace this one. Do this. Our dash strike critting could be fun. And I think that'll improve the bull rush damage, which again, I'm not sure if that applies to the cast damage or not. The game didn't really make it that clear. I could get more health or I could get a palm. Let's get a palm. I can't tell. It might just be cast damage. In which case Artemis is also a solid choice here. Although Dionysus might be better for the stun. We'll see. I leveled up the Doom damage. Not bad. Choice of Duo Gods or Gold? Chat. Of course I'm taking the Duo Gods. So I'm probably going to go for... probably Artemis first, because if I get her cast, I could just go for raw damage. And then I could get like a Doom up maybe on Ares.
Bless you, Zagreus.
Ooh, it rolled bare minimum though. Whatever, I'll still take it.
You would deny such aid as I would offer you. How rather disappointing.
If nothing else, I'll sell it later, chat.
Learn about the art of dealing death, it seems.
Or replace it potentially.
Sorry, Lord Ares.
I think it can crit. Yeah, the damage dealt on it is very slow for sure. I think I'm gonna poke him out with the shield. That's fine. This is fine, chat. We're just gonna wait it out. Nice and easy. Yeah, the rarity choices were kind of bad.
Your slight against me is already forgotten, for I was more than pleased to witness such a monstrous show of force.
I might replace our casts in the future. After slaying a foe, special deals more damage. Yeah, we want to do this one.
More bloodshed then.
Health or palm? I think we got enough palms. Let's get health. Yeah, we'll likely sell our cast for money, but I'll just take it to take it. It's free damage in the meantime. So don't worry about it, chat, if we end up with other god choices. Who would be a good secondary god here? Would Zeus be useful? Still go for Aphrodite, if I could get rid of the cast. Otherwise, Aphrodite will have to be third. I have Doom, technically. It's unfortunate we got Athena, because she doesn't really give any useful status ailments for us. Oh, I didn't notice Chaos, honestly. But also, to be fair, I don't think I want to take Chaos with the shield. It's just so slow. I don't think I can afford losing any of my buttons. Sisyphus. I wonder if it's because of that. Just closing something to see if this behaves better.
Ahoy there.
Okay. Seems a little better.
Ah, there you are, Prince.
This is
I
the
was just
Reaper's
thinking about how
power.
grateful I am that you got me out of that contract with your father. It's been a real weight off my shoulders, truth be told.
You never seemed particularly concerned even before, sir. Must say, you're very good at hiding your worries.
And I could say the same to you. Look, I know you were concerned for my well-being. Now you don't have to be. And I'll still be around to help you out. Good feeling, isn't it?
Alright, choices of healing, gold. Yeah, the game is acting very strange right now, chat. Like, I was just hitting up and down on the control stick and D-pad, and it didn't do anything right away. Hopefully it behaves itself. I really don't care about darkness anymore. I'm just gonna take money.
Certainly, Highness.
Thank you, mate.
We'll get Boldy.
Boldy, ever get the feeling that we've had this conversation in the past? Well then.
Boldy's got your back.
Special damage up. Oh, you know what, chat? I didn't talk about this before. But when we get all these damage multipliers, almost none of them apply to things like Doom damage and like the Dionysus wine, which I find really deceptive and confusing, especially since it took me a while to realize it, and I don't think I ever articulated this, but this special damage bonus does not apply to our Doom damage. Like, we're still gonna only do 120. It's only if it says bonus damage will it apply to things like the Doom and the Zeus on hit. Which to me is very confusing, because if it's a special and it's where we get the damage source, it should have multiplied. Honestly. It makes those builds a lot less impressive than they should be. It's very annoying. Speaking of very annoying. Yeah, see how we're only doing 120 even though we got a 3% increase? It's very stupid, chat. I don't know why they did it like that. I feel like they needed to reserve different words mean different things in this game. Like, I don't know if the Codex describes the lexicon of, like, what does special damage actually mean? Because for me, that means anything on the special should have been increased, not just, like, my normal strike damage. Which, you know, it getting a small increase isn't the worst thing, because it does 45 or so flat damage. Unfortunately, a gem room. Choices are palm or shop. We're gonna go to the shop. Yeah, so I feel like that also gets a lot of early players, because, like, why would you assume that those damage types are different? Now they're Athena? Really? I'm not buying it, chat. I'm getting the health up, though. I actually don't even want Athena. I think it's actually a waste of our money.
Use this. No hard feelings about that whole battle to the death thing last time, right, Charon? Especially since you absolutely demolished me. I was just messing with you, you know that, right? Always appreciate your sense of humor, mate.
Game rubbing in the loss does not feel very good, I will say, but we'll move on. I miss the fish, whatever. Honestly, chat, I'm just like, I just want to go to the end at this point. I don't think we're gonna do a lot of detours. This weapon is okay. She pushed me against the column and that stopped me from hitting her. Are you serious? I hate fighting Tissisme so much. What an annoying character to fight with low speed. We're gonna poke her out, chat. Once the arena gets smaller, I'll switch strategies. She did a triple dash there? That's unlucky. Alright, now I want to do this. Ooh. Yeah, with that slow weapon, this is brutal. Oh, I didn't block the shot. Okay, got through. See. The problem with this is that it's very easy to dash out of range of her. Oh, I'm gonna take a ton of damage here for sure. There we go. Oof. Least favorite boss by far. I do not like fighting her with slow weapons at all. But we got through it. I'm just hoping I get a good learny.
That Tisiphone has met her match with you.
Off to Asphodel.
Can I get rid of the cast? Can, good. What I was planning to do.
Needing that.
We'll maybe go for Dionysus here.
All set.
This is dash, all, cast would all be useful here. Restore health per chamber. I'm gonna risk it. I'm not gonna take the health up.
Just go on up. Courtesy of the pact.
Yeah, I'm kind of at the point of the game where I really don't care about resources anymore, to be honest with you. We've gotten everything I need. The only thing I need is Titan Blood, Diamonds, etc. I don't need Ambrosia. I mean, the only thing I technically need is Nectar. That's it. There's nothing else I want to unlock. I don't care about getting more dice rolls at this point. I don't think it'll make a difference at all in my game plan. 2 is more than enough for me.
Slam dancers.
We're gonna play it a little safe. There we go. It's gonna be very boring, but you can blame the game for having a very open arena like this. So I don't like that with the shield.
Right on time.
Your message, Cuz. It says here, hurry up and get out of there already. It's from the surface of the earth. It says so right here.
Specialist faster, wealth per chamber. I think we're gonna take wealth per chamber. Extra dash is interesting. Well, we could get the Dionysus right now. I think I'm gonna go for that over any of the other choices. Yeah, I mean at this point, like, what will I unlock? I'll get one more dice roll for 1,000 darkness. Who cares? I'm not purchasing any of the other ones.
Was just thinking about you.
Right before we got our cast upgrade. That's unfortunate.
Your father's forces making trouble for you, Zag?
Unfortunate.
I'll send you to the lowest depths.
I'll also do that.
Easy.
Oh, almost got him. Ideally, I'm just gonna focus the mages to win the kill count. Because their toughness doesn't matter, it's just the number that I kill. And we're gonna let him kill the other ones. I don't feel like fighting them. Whatever.
Go on the record.
Man, oh man, Zag, someday you will be the guest of honor at the biggest feast that you have ever seen. Though I know you've got your hands full for the time, so first things
Please
first.
be your cast. Please be an epic cast. We didn't get what I was looking for, but dash is okay. Because this is one of the status ailments we're missing. I think I'll take this. Although bonus damage is also not bad. This will increase our overall damage by quite a lot. This actually might be worth doing. Because we're so early in, and that would improve our normal strike damage and our doom damage. I think I'm actually going to go for this one. I thought about this one. I don't really care what rarity this is, but this one could be good.
Cheers, mate.
Because we should get like a guaranteed 12%. That'll help with our build. And we should be able to get a free shop here.
Moving right along.
So I could still get Dionysus as a cast, hopefully. Or if not, I'll go for Aphrodite as the next god. Another Ares, okay, not ideal.
I'll take it.
Doom deals more damage but takes 0.5 seconds to activate. I think I'll take that over Dire Misfortune, which is good, but I don't think it's as good as this one. Let's go ahead and get a random upgrade. I went to damaging, deals more damage. Nice, nice. We got another Dionysus. This could be the cast. Hopefully it is.
Moving right along.
See, now I can get away with tossing it just once, and it does quite a bit of damage. Nice amount of Doom damage already. Pretty solid. Okay, I can still wall slam him to some extent, which isn't too bad. A little unfortunate we didn't get a strong cast yet, as I think that is definitely the point of this weapon. Man, they just keep throwing from barely just behind me. That sucks. I was trying to shield it, but like too far forward still. Yeah, as we're not going to be able to multi-stack very easily with the shield. We can use it for the Doom damage. Yeah, I'm really hoping we get a cast here, because otherwise we're going to have some trouble with Lerny.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay, we got that. Although it is tempting to get his call. It does a lot of hangover damage. I'll take his cast, though. I think that overall damage increase is more useful. And we'll be increasing its damage once we get to any boss clears. So we should get a guaranteed 12%, potentially 16% extra damage to everything. Isn't bad. Yeah, that's a much bigger AoE. That's a lot more useful. Plus it'll stun them. Like that. Much better. Now all we really need is Artemis to show up slightly more than Ares, and we could get crit chance on our cast. And I think we're in business. I think this would be able to kill Hades. We just need like one more damage source. I don't know where those casts went relative to me. That's unfortunate. Well, I'm seeing that bonus damage from special is actually pretty good, because all of our hits do a lot of base damage. So not a bad Ares passive, actually. I still have 2 dice rolls. I want to save only 1 for the final area. What are our choices here? Hermes or health? We'll take Hermes. Extra dash here would be useful. Maybe God Gauge recharges, but I don't know if that can show up before we get a call or not. This isn't my least favorite shield, but I don't like it as much as Zeus' shield.
Let's deal some death.
There we go. At least we can long distance stun lock.
Hear me on my authority.
Special's faster, automatic dodge. I think I want automatic dodge with this. Okay, what's in the purple? Health when entering chambers. I think I'll take that right now. What are our choices? You could go to the shop or get some health. I'll try the shop one more time. Should be basically at full health, so I'm looking mostly for god power. Although that's a legendary fish, I might as well stop for it. It's got the golden shine.
Mine. Just a crustacean.
Oh, found it before. Never mind. Disappointing. Another Dionysus. Ooh, if it's dash or call, I actually want this.
Why not?
Okay. This is one of the damage. This is one of the damage stacks I need. So I need something else for my final one. Okay. And I can purchase the palm now.
Which boons are going to be?
Oh, it went to that one? That's disappointing. I was hoping it would go to our cast, for sure. Oh well. Purchase 30 darkness. Fine, whatever. I'll regen gold. So, I'm missing one... Oh, well, I technically have 2 status ailments with Doom, but it's kind of inconsistent. I guess if I Doom into this, it's not too bad. But I don't have, like, a god I would want as a call here. I mean, like, Zeus is kind of late if I force it to be Zeus. I need to think about this. Anyway, we're basically full health for Lerny. Our damage is fairly high. We're gonna be dashing sort of often.
To hear the sound of your hiss, Lerny.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, see, because that improves our doom damage by a lot. So this just works for me overall. I guess that's not too bad. Because with the delayed doom, it means I can actually benefit from the damage briefly. That's not too bad. Yeah, see that? That was almost 500 damage, even without any important stacks. That's quite a lot. It seems like we do almost enough burst damage if Doom is stacked on them to kill them instantly. That's not bad. Oh, I didn't mean to dash into that. Having a little bit of slowdown going on here. Hopefully it's not coming across on the stream. But it is making dodging a bit awkward. Like there. I think it ate one of my inputs. Should be dead, more or less. There we go.
Lovely chatting with you, Lerny dear.
Alright, as long as it doesn't show up on the stream, that's all that matters. For me, I'm definitely, it's not moving at 60. It's kind of fluctuating between like 40, 48 for me and 60. Like here it's fine. I don't notice any issues. Yeah, hopefully it does go away. Alright, so we need a call. I could technically force Zeus to be here. Zeus call is kind of nice. I could get Poseidon. Poseidon call would be good. What else would we want? I guess I could do Poseidon call. What's the downside to this? Oh, I haven't taken Artemis at all. Artemis call would also be a lot of damage. Force her to show up again. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just stick to the gods that we received. We have to be flexible with our build, chat. Not quite what I intended to go for, but here we are. So I have 5 Lerny, or not 5 Lernies, I have 5 Boldies to use. So I should probably start using them in the next couple of rooms. Don't feel like we really needed them against those gods. We're gonna need them for sure in the arena.
Let's slay some heroes then.
The build is slowly coming alive. Got a choice of gold or palm. We should be regenning gold, so I think I'm just gonna go for the palm.
Out of my way.
Yeah, see that stun right there? So good. If we take damage at some point, I'll Lerny. Or not Lerny. I keep saying Lerny. Must be tired. I'll Boldy. Is this the only enemy here? If so, that's kind of sad. Okay, there's more. Now I took damage. Well, your reward is getting Boldied. Wait, there's more after. Why are there more enemies? Wait, why? But why though? Why are there more enemies? I don't appreciate that. Stop that.
You can't stop me.
There we go, back to full health.
Power of Olympus.
Doom damage up, maybe. Actually, I might as well do this one, actually. Why not? Artemis or Hammer? Buy Hammer, don't care about you. I mean, technically there might be some aspects specific to this weapon, but I feel like the shield hammer ones are just generally not amazing. I can live without them, kind of things.
Keep them coming. Okay.
346 doom damage is really high, so we definitely have the multipliers going for this kind of build to work. Kind of nice.
In the name of Hades.
Either her call or everything crits. Need a critical damage if near it is marked. Oh, this gives us our other status ailment. This is also fine. This is also extremely fine for me, honestly. This one is tempting to do. A unbuffed call is not interesting to me, but this could be fun. That way we have more consistent status ailments. Don't think I want anything from that. Choice of a duo god or another hammer. Chad, it really wants me to get the it really wants me to get hammer, and I'm like, listen, you don't understand. I don't care about hammer. Fine. We'll take Artemis first.
I'd say you made the right decision there.
After you cast or hit with a special, no, we hit too slow for that to be effective. Any damage you deal has a chance to crit. This is key for us.
A senseless, punishable choice. But if you wish to face the consequences...
Okay, now if we get Athena call, I might as well as take it. I don't really need it for damage anymore, since everything can crit.
I'm sorry.
Ooh. Alright, we're playing the throw the shield game. 771. Oh, the doom damage can crit? Question mark? Kind of unfair. Oh, Athena, you're actually trolling me. Please let me win. There we go. At least our return shield seems to get rid of projectiles, so I have no reason not to just keep doing this over and over. There we go. Easy enough.
You see, I have my father's temper, Zagreus. I am able to keep it in check, though I expect you to do your part.
Yeah, I think marked does count as a status. Sure. We'll take our call. That just makes us invincible. Not the thing I was looking for, but it's already epic rank. Might as well take it.
Divine protection.
And deflect plus Artemis also means that if I deflect any of Hades' shots later on and I get their duo, it could be useful. Dionysus or Athena. Well, anyway, hi Dionysus. Right, chat? Easy choice. Oh. Wasn't paying attention to the shield in. Was focusing on the annoying butterfly. Okay, Dash actually doing quite a bit of damage there for me. Nice. I think this guy's dead. I'm just gonna bully him in the corner. I might as well summon Boldy on this last guy. Oh nice, free crit chance. Hi Boldy, end this fight, please. Thank you. Oh, I didn't get through his armor, that's right. This is fine though. We'll just bully him with Athena, this is fine. He's up while we're here.
Stay away from me.
Hangover, take bonus damage and Festive Fog? Chat, oh. Chat, oh. Oh. Well then, well, I think we have our build. Right? Because, like, we should always Festive Fog whatever we're focusing. So, I guess I'll go for health here. Yeah, that's a good pickup, actually.
Great shields.
That is so annoying that it slides you that far. That is so unfair. Oh my god, I'm never shielding these guys again. That was so stupid. I hate how much you move when you get hit by them, chat. I hate that so much. I don't, like, why did that send me full screen into the other trap? That sucked. Literally would have been better just to face tank it. What a waste of time. What an absolute waste, chat.
Not now.
Oh, I hate Jillians. Do this. Oh, I hit him out of the fog. Oh well, he'll still take a lot of damage. Bye. We'll get some ricochet shots here. Space tank that with Athena.
Not yet.
There we go. Did 406. Wow. Considering the Doom damage is only like, what is it? 200? No, 148? It did 400 on Doom? Wow. The big multiplier we have going, chat. Chop or Palm? We're taking the Chop. Hopefully we'll get healing, or if not, we'll just get some god powers.
Must have slept.
Dionysus and Palm? Sure, why not? Oh, I could technically fight Charon right now. I don't feel like it, though.
Give me a better boon.
I mean, we have a much better build than before, but I really don't want to go with a slow weapon into him for sure.
I'll take this one.
Another him.
When you arrive, it's going to be a real scene, I'll tell you now. Even Athena here will cut loose for a bit, let down her hair, you know, put on something more comfy, yeah? It's gonna be great.
Perhaps Lord Dionysus here is the true god of strategy, as it appears he is uncannily aware of my next move, cousin. Although be that as it may, I shall attempt to remain focused on your situation, not his feast.
Potential duo. Wasn't thinking about their duo synergy. Your foes' rain projectiles are slower. Numbing sensation would actually be very useful for us, but this could be entertaining. Okay, the game really wants me to get this hammer. Fine, I will take the hammer. The health I could have picked up there, but I have a feeling I'll get to 200 either way. Oh, I get a fountain, so I get more bonus damage. Nice. After using your sturdy for 3 seconds. Oh, this is a new one, chat. We haven't seen this one before. Okay. Okay, that one's actually worth taking. I don't care about any of these. Maybe Sudden Rush is okay with the build. I'll do this one, though.
Tuned up.
The full heal. And another 4% damage. Nice.
Come to me, fishies.
That worked out, chat. I think that was a good call. Because that improves our, our Doom damage as well as all of our cast damage.
A sea creature.
Just keep in mind the normal strike damage of Artemis Strike is kind of low. But we're buffing it with all the other things now, which is nice. Okay. Well, choices of money or health. I'll take the health now. Just to make sure we have enough for Hades. We should be good to go. That 500 on a single slam, kind of silly. Now if we get more Artemis, we want to take ones that benefit improving what crits can do. So crits dealing 20% more damage would be big for us. What else would be big? Bonus damage versus armor would be good. We're having a little bit of a struggle with them at the moment, not gonna lie. There we go. Use the statue to hit him. Nice and easy. Get some free deflects. Nice. Unfortunately,
that one's regenerating.
Ooh, there we go. Got through it eventually.
All set.
The health is up to a nice amount. Feeling pretty good. What's our final choice? Shop or Palm or Trial? Gems? Don't care. Go to the shop. Hopefully for a god power, but we'll see what happens. Random god power, okay.
You still in one piece, man?
You heard what he said, chat. You know what that means. You got one piece. Anyway, we could get at ooh, inflicted. Oh, that's even more hangover damage than normal. I think I want this. That's a lot. We're gonna get pure pressure. Sure, I'll purchase the healing, whatever.
Much better.
Much better indeed. Unfortunately, not enough for the palm. I guess if I had gone the gold the other route, I would have been fine. But yeah, let's just win the game, I guess. Should be fine. Do we have sturdy, so I have some damage reduction? Dionysus I know gives some damage reduction potentially. Hello, Super Minotaur.
And I stand ready for you, demon. And I assume Asterius as well. I feel it in my phantom heart. We shall not fall to you this time.
You know, my opinion of the Macedonian Tau Lambda has fallen precipitously of late. Though perhaps it's not the chariot, but the driver.
Silence! Show me a finer chariot driver anywhere within Elysium. Why, you cannot! I'll run you down for such an insult to my pride! You shall be imminently overrun, I can assure you, dragon.
I like using the shield there to block the charge. I thought that was a cute interaction. Also, did that do 1,000 on the crit from the curse damage? Oh my. There is so much happening. What is going on? Got him. Okay, the threat is down.
The most enthusiastic audience.
Well, that's still stun locked him. That's still stun locked him.
But we shall rise again. Olympus, I require your assistance now. Who is this miscreant?
Oh, how did that hit through my guard? What? That was weird. Also unfortunate. Goodbye. How is he not dead? Come on, really? There we go. Minotaur melted? He really didn't. That was kind of a struggle, to be honest with you. That damage did not feel good. That had to be like a 3-minute fight. That was not anywhere close to melting. It is too slow for me. But fortunately, we get Fountain full heal. So I get to benefit from the other Dionysus passive.
A disappointing show for Theseus.
Oh my gosh. It took forever. This shield does not feel good, I will say. I like it in theory. It is just way too slow. It is just way too slow. I like Zeus shield so much more. I guess. How close is Sisyphus to getting something? Alright, well let's equip this and level this one up. We'll do a challenge run next time. Yeah, just it did not feel good to do. Don't need any healing. I could get increased boon rarity, but nah. So I got one on the way to Hades, Boldy. So just in case things go horribly wrong, because trying to deal with the rats with this attack speed seems atrocious, for sure. Our overall damage with Doom is very high. I think I saw the 600 from it when it crits, which is very silly. And I think our overall damage is higher just from the fountain. That'll multiply even better with the crit chance. We got 3 palms and Athena, so basically Athena is useless. I'm not going to bother with her. I don't want anything from her. Unless I'm really bored. Artemis would probably help us out the most here. I'm probably going to do Artemis, Dionysus, Health, and then hope it ends by then.
Here goes.
Yeah, I just feel like Artemis... Oh, other enemy almost died instantly. Interesting. Well, that was easy fight. So if I do happen to poison them with the dash, I have it so that the poison / the hangover will spread to the other enemies. So it just makes it a little more consistent for me to get my damage bonus. Like there, easy kill. Very easy kill. So this build definitely has burst damage. I think the downside to going Dionysus is that even though it is nice to put the lingering cloud on them, it means I can't get my slam damage back as quickly. Why can't I activate the... Okay, whatever. I guess I wasn't facing it. I guess I was like stuck here and it didn't count for using it, I guess. Because I was trying to cure myself there, but whatever. Whatever. It's fine, we'll be fine. It's fine. We have a plenty high amount of gold. Probably enough to get most of the palms if I really want them. Okay, we can sunlock him full screen. Listen, I'll take it nice and slow if I have to. Like, get him out of here. I'm not dealing with him. I am not able to angle that properly. That sucks. He got behind my shield, which is very unfortunate.
Must be the last of them.
There we go. 800 damage on the curse. Ridiculous. The curse is actually carrying us pretty hard at the moment, surprisingly. / Doom, I mean.
You found me, Artemis.
Critical deals more damage. God Gauge feels faster when you crit. Maybe. I think we'll just go for more damage, honestly. God Gauge feeling faster is not bad, but fun. So I have enough to get Athena and a palm. I might as well get both.
Cheers, mate.
Auto deflect when I'm hit. I think I'd rather have the God Gauge partially full.
Delicious.
Attack is stronger, hangover's higher. We'll do slightly higher hangover damage, maybe. That way it benefits more from other crit damage. And I suppose since I'm here, I might as well do this. The later ones are kind of worth doing, just because you can get just a larger bulk amount. But getting like 20 gems to me doesn't matter. I'm hoping more we get one on the surface, because that's like a Titan Blood. Like those I'll go out of my way for sure. But that one also happens to be right there. So I can automatically start with Athena now. That'll help, I think, with clearing the rest of this room. Or these rooms, I mean, plural. The Sisyphus level. So went from 50% to 75%. So it's already a much better challenge run for me, honestly. I think that'll be a lot more fun. 25% extra damage is pretty huge. I mean, just look at some of the other bonuses we have. It's 40%. This is essentially like starting with a boon already. So this is basically as strong as a boon. That's not bad.
Set.
They're gonna take so much damage. Yeah, 417 From something that isn't even 200 base is kind of nice. Goodbye. Yeah, unlike the damage of the single throw shield, for sure, much better than base shield, but its normal attack speed is kind of atrocious. So I don't think a lot of on-hit damage will be useful here. Nice. Hopefully this is not the exit.
There it is already.
I know, unfortunately it is the exit. I wanted one more. Take less damage when you are in Festive Fog. I think we should take this one. It's gonna make our means of damage a lot more consistent.
Oh, what's in this?
We got a 4% damage increase, which isn't too bad. So again, our overall damage is surprisingly high.
Should I go fight some satyrs or get out of here?
I'll go for the health. There's no reason not to do this one. Yeah, very disappointing. I was hoping it would be the next one. So I also want to rank up the keepsake a little more. But unfortunately, I can't see how much more it needs to charge. Again, our base damage is looking pretty high at the moment. So that just benefits all sources of damage, since it's bonus damage and not just like attack up. Ooh, the increased crit chance meant GG for him. None of these are useful to me still. Although cast damage 50 would have been... I guess it would have been okay. I'm going to save up the money for Palm. I think that's more useful. We'll probably drop Boldy in a little bit. Well, that's true. I could just Boldy into the next room. So if I don't get damaged here at all, I might as well just do another one. I was about to pop Athena there in case it didn't kill them.
That's one of their layers.
How did that... I disagree. I disagree. Why did that even hit me? He was in front of me. Why did that hit me? Oh, man, that is so annoying. Get me out of this fight. What garbage? Alright, well, I'm using Boldy now. Wow. Yeah, did you know he could just hit you from the front even though you're shielding and didn't let go of shield? That was kind of trash. Not gonna lie. That was very rude of the game. I don't know why his shots don't get deflected when he's next to you. I feel like that's kind of unfair, given that you could deflect the other ones.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
Reduced damage, starting gauge, 42% is pretty high, honestly. We'll go for normal damage up, though.
Powered up.
We'll do one more, I think.
Satyr tunnels.
And I guess it's worth getting regular Palm here. I'll get some money. I might be able to afford it. Nice. Yeah, and that felt super bad. I was like, come on, really? I guess because he's so tall, he could just get over your block shield box when he's next to you. I guess. Like, I presume if I was further back, it wouldn't have hit. It just feels kind of bad. Okay, I'm gonna Athena here so I don't get poisoned. 314. Nice, that's a lot of damage. Nice, nice. I was hoping to get another companion here. That's okay. Getting a little bit of our health back. As long as we don't fight something too horrible. Might get some health. Bonk. Surprisingly, almost at 300, so I could get the final palm. Oh, did that do 1,000? I think it did, chat. Wow. Oh, this also deletes his darts. That's nice. I didn't know that. Or it hit the rock there. I couldn't tell. Okay. We'll play it safe. We'll just bonk him over and over, chat. Listen. Should get the kill here. Just soften him up a little. Fine. Okay, that was worth it. I got health out of this.
Good enough to eat.
Doom does more. Oh, cast does more damage? Yes. That does even more than the Doom. That'll help with their burst. The shame we got it this late in the run. Yeah, just a little extra health. I think that was worth it. I don't think it's possible for us to get Hermes. Oh, actually, wait, I can re-roll gold. I could just re-roll gold. I do have dice rolls.
Just what I need.
Wow. Okay, well, that's a lot more damage. Okay, fine. You know what? We'll re-roll it, because I don't want the gold. Be anything else.
I won't have it.
Dionysus, maybe. Ooh. Dare I re-roll it again? Do I really need anything from Dionysus, though? I don't think I do. I think I'm gonna re-roll him.
In the name of Hades.
Okay, Ares could be interesting here. I mean, I already have Dionysus as legendary. I don't think I have anything else he could give. Like, positive outlook, maybe. Maybe. But Ares, on the other hand. Ares, we could get all sorts of Doom enhancements. Wow, 1,300. That is such a difference. It just shows you how much palms are important to your run at some point.
Come on, let's fight.
And the fight is over in one button. That's what I want to see, chat. That's what we should have been experiencing this whole time, for sure. Hopefully we get something nice from Ares. Mostly passives. I'm stuck behind a wall. That sucks. Got poison right at the end. That sucks. No. End the fight. End the fight. No. Why did he not die from that? Come on.
Oh, yes.
Dang. I thought he was dead already. Hangover deals damage faster? Oh. Chat. Oh. Okay.
Combined might.
Sure. I mean, I'll take the duo. The other one wasn't bad for attack, special, and cast, honestly. It wouldn't have helped our special at all. It would have helped our cast. Money that we can't use. I'll take that. Yeah, we just needed some palms, so we ended up getting them right at the end. That's why I do think palms are a little underrated. I probably should get them a little earlier when I have like my core key, like either attack or special. But unfortunately we got cast so late, I couldn't really set up palm into this. But hey, we got it at the end, so that's all that matters. See ya, Drunken Dash should be fun. Health-wise, we're above where I want to be. That's still okay.
Joyfully, the Hound of Hell accepts another satyr sack.
Yeah, not quite at 200, but my other lives have more than 30 each, and that more than makes up for the health loss here.
Into the cold.
I think it was worth it just for leveling up the other keepsake, for sure. That's 7 less rooms I have to go through now.
Aegis. This Beowulf will be most fortunate to have your protection.
There you are, bearing my brother's blasted shield, flaunting it about so recklessly. Though what have you done to it now?
Hello, Tahanga. Hope you're doing well. /Brix. Oh, yeah. No, we did it at the end of Valkyrie profile. Don't worry about that. We're still on the first run. We're almost done, though.
Not much, really, besides awakening the aspect of a supposedly unstoppable dragon-slaying warrior called Beowulf. If it has the power to protect him against a giant lizard, I figure it may help me against you.
Was it a giant lizard, though? Did he fight? I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I didn't think Grendel was a lizard, unless he's referring to something before Grendel, in which case I don't remember.
You presently shall find I'm no mere giant lizard, boy. Though we shall see whether this Beowulf is any help to you.
I could be forgetting one of the fights he had. Oh, I missed him with the shield. That is the downside of blocking.
Where'd he go?
If you let it loose in punishment, it won't hit him. Now, if you do this, that'll hit him.
Zacharias, how fared your plundering of my domain?
Could have gone better, though. What can you do?
I got clipped on the edge. I didn't actually want to end there. I did not hit Athena fast enough. That's unfortunate. That that damage though. Ooh, duped him. Oh, he hit me out of it. What a jerk.
What's wrong, boy?
Oh, he's playing peekaboo at the worst time. I don't want to play peekaboo. Oh yeah, he should be dead.
Come on, get up.
Curiosity, does this block the AoE wave? It does.
Load it up.
Zacharias?
Oh, it clipped me right at the end. Oh, I'm using Athena there for sure. No regrets. Oh, he flipped out of the edge of it. What a shame. Oh, if he wants me to play ultra lame, I'll play ultra lame. Listen, if all he wants to do is camp between the two boulders and then do that, whatever. No thanks. Oh, he's out of range. We got this, chat. I'm not using another Death Defiance. Die, Hades. Get out of here. I'm keeping my Death Defiance this run.
Oh, why? I was much stronger once than this.
Thank you, Brix, for the clarification. 50 years after Grendel. Might be why I don't remember.
Again,
I had a feeling it was either like a basilisk or a dragon. I mean, I guess that makes sense, because giant lizard. Anyway, I forgot to boldy him, but it's fine. We didn't even need boldy. Time to get wrecked. Clear time kind of slow, but I think that's mostly the fault of the weapon, to be honest with you. That weapon is very, very slow. But hey, we cleared it.
Blood.
See that, chat? I didn't even need the 265 at the end. We just greeted for it. 215 would have cost me a Death Defiance, I think. That would have been about it.
The never-learning Zagreus, then, carelessly fell off a precipice or something, plunging him into the rapids of the Styx. Why, you...
We're so sloppy with our footsteps, chat. If only we were more careful.
Did pretty well that time.
Oh, are we finally advancing the conversation with Hypnos? Wow, that only took like 20 runs.
Well, how often do you consult these lists you make? If you're spending too much time just making lists, you're not leaving time to get anything done.
Oh, I love making my lists. I always illustrate the edges. Each one is unique. That way, anyone who gets to review the work, it's a whole experience, you know? But I guess it does take up a lot of time.
There you go. Illustrating the edges of lists.
You'll have to work around the constraints of your responsibilities. You do take breaks, don't you? Before and after each break, maybe that's a time to make sure your own list of priorities is up to date.
Wait, my own list of priorities? But you're saying I could just go and make a list for me? Huh. Oh. Whoa.
If that'll be all.
Oh, hey, Chad, Achilles finally has something to say to us after like 20 runs. What do you got to say to us, Achilles? Is it about Patroclus? If so, I'm going to roll my eyes.
Achilles, sir, I've revealed the hidden aspect of the Shield of Chaos.
Okay,
thanks
thank
to
you.
Chaos themselves.
Thankfully, it's not.
Apparently, someday it'll protect an armored warrior known as Beowulf from all sorts of dangers. Even a dragon. Mortals don't stand much of a chance against those, do they?
Confirmed, even in the game, dragon.
Depends upon the dragon, I suppose. I've heard they differ all across the world. Though that's a fascinating find there, lad. This Beowulf. Sounds like he'll find a way to make good use of all that protective gear. Always preferred mobility myself, but then, to each his own.
I doubt he would be any match for you.
I would also prefer mobility. I don't think we'll be seeing a lot of the shield.
Has your relationship with Nyx been lately, Dusa? She strikes me as a pretty intense supervisor. You getting on okay?
It's never about Patroclus. You're right, chat. You're right.
Oh, Miss Nyx? I'll do whatever she says. Why? Did she say something about me? She did. Oh, why would you be asking otherwise? Oh no, am I losing my job?
Hey, no, it's not like that. It's just a feeling that I've had from glimpses of the interactions that I've seen between you two. I haven't always got along with Nyx, but I know she cares deeply about this house and everyone in it, including you.
Yeah, that brings us Achilles, who's literally invincible. Exactly. Well, if only he had protected his heels better, chat.
Well, that's nice to know. She cares about my work performance, that's for very sure, and I'm doing everything I can to live up to and exceed her expectations. Tell her that.
I may not use those exact words.
Thought I had you there.
Hades, you haven't beaten me in like 40 runs. Get over yourself, Hades.
Your father's prouder of you than you think.
Repairs for all the carnage that you sowed are already underway.
Okay, so we pranked Orpheus, so will this result in a new song?
You know, mate, sometimes I worry that you're taking my tall tales rather seriously. You're not really going about and telling everyone this stuff, are you?
Exactly, Beerix.
Come now, my friend. I know this is a test of faith. Of course I am committed to the spread of such heroic deeds as yours. And I do so enjoy getting to hear them first.
What have I done?
Well, hopefully unlock new songs, because we pranked him earlier with our false tales. Or I guess our tall tales.
You have met most of your Olympian relatives by now, child. Although the power of their blessings is fleeting here, they shall continue to support you as long as necessary.
Hope she doesn't mean like we've talked to most of the gods you could get boons from, because if so, that is like 45 runs too late.
They all still think I'm headed to join them on Olympus. That's why they're helping me.
I think this is, chat. I think this is like a tutorial one where it's like, you've just seen all the gods, and I'm like, yes, who would I be missing at this point?
They are helping you because you are family. Family with whom they do not yet have a complicated past.
It's getting complicated pretty fast.
Chris is saying he had this conversation ages ago. Exactly. The backlog is real. I'm never gonna clear the backlog, chat.
Please take these, will you, Chef?
See, Nectar and Keys, those are worth it for sure. And Nectar for an Ambrosia. I don't really need Ambrosia, though. Like, this isn't a bad trade. It's just, I don't have any use for it. Well, let's go to the garden. Yeah, I mean, at any minute now, she's like, and now you've met Hermes, or something. I'm just expecting it any moment now, chat. Oh?
It was only a matter of time, I suppose.
Well, there's more Ambrosia that I don't need. Thank you.
Nakeling's bored. Nothing gets past you.
Earn the first of Skelly's prizes, 5 diamonds. Okay.
I guess it is a pretty decent statue.
So chat, we're just waiting for this to happen. Just one day, chat.
You can do better.
We'll go through it. Oh, I guess I could spend 1,000 darkness to get the third dice roll. I don't really care, honestly. I didn't even use, well, I barely used all of our dice rolls last time. And I only used the other one on the gems because of the fact that I had 2. So I still feel like it neutral down. Hello, Skelly. What do you have to say?
So, pal, my sources tell me that you made it pretty far, which means my usefulness is coming to an end.
What? What is going on? Listen, game. This is run number 58 or something. What do you mean I made it pretty far? I unlocked your 8 heat statue. It's there. Why am I getting this conversation? Oh, chat. One day, I will get out of the backlog of this game.
Your usefulness? What, you just mean the standing around letting me lay into you with whatever vicious attack sequence I fancy at the time?
Exactly, Burix. Yeah, I think we last left off at like 40-something before the win streak ended.
Yeah, once you achieve your goal, my contract's up. You won't need me anymore.
But I achieved my goal.
But only if I leave for good, isn't that right? So if I stuck around, you'd stay here too?
Probably, but wait, you're really gonna stay?
Sure looks that way.
Huzzah!
Chatty's so far behind. I mean, just like... Hold on. We're going back to the record room. Hold on. I can't believe we're still having these conversations. I'm in disbelief. I need to stare at the number of runs we've gotten to that they just talked about us reaching it. I want to know, chat.
Tracking my every move.
So we cleared it 36, 44, 52, 57 times. We have won 57 times, chat. I just got it now. Amazing.
Well, back to not looking at my permanent record.
Amazing. Just like yes. Are the sources Persephone because Persephone's here? What in-universe reason why he would bring it up now of all things? I just have no idea, chat. Oh my gosh. Anyway, it looks like we're back to gun.
Ready, Exegriff?
Yeah, so I think I mentioned this before, but because this is bonus damage, this will impact the Zeus on hit damage as well as the Doom damage. But when you look at things like this that improve attack, it doesn't improve Zeus on hit damage, which is very confusing, even if it's on your attack. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it, chat. Yeah, that damage is pretty high now. Let's say, pretty high. I think we're also seeing the benefit of the Shattered Shackle, which does not tell me how many more rooms it needs to upgrade. How many rooms does it need to upgrade? 29. You know what, chat? I think next time we play, we'll give this a shot. We'll be able to probably get this to max power just for Hades. But I think with it having some clears, it's not too bad. I think 21 out of 50 clears were there. So probably we will still end up beating Elysium before this upgrades. Who knows? This could be fun. We might do a basic run. I might not do heat on this, because this is just like a challenge run to some extent. I'll still probably fight Meg, though. Meg is free. We'll keep Meg in there. I just don't want to do, like, Super Minotaur. Unless there's other ones we could take. I'm like, nah, I really don't want to fight Super Minotaur with no boons. But everything else I don't mind. Let's just take a look at this. So we still cannot get Ares to give us his boon. Aphrodite, I have a feeling we just need to get further with Meg, but Meg refuses to talk to us. Poseidon, I have no idea why we do not have his boon, or not his boon, his friendship at this point, the bond. I have no idea. We finished his fishing quest already. What else does he want, chat? We've caught like over 140 fish. We've caught 20 different kinds of fish, and we showed him a rare fish, and he still doesn't want to be our friend. Artemis, I think we just need to talk to more. She's also stuck in the dialogue loop. And Demeter, we may or may not get before the epilogue, so I'm not willing to say that, you know, there's more to see with her. Also Hermes, I don't know why we haven't gotten anything from Hermes. We talked to him when we were on a crazy plume run. We beat Charon twice. I don't know what else he wants from us at this point. Yeah, we'll go for this, chat. We'll do Shattered Shackle next. There's some I haven't even used at all, which is kind of sad. Like, we have the skull earring. Don't really care about these. Distant memory, never used it. Lucky tooth. I mean, I guess an extra revive is okay, but okay. Maybe one day I'll use one of the other companions. Maybe when we get all of them, chat. Oh yeah, by the way, we're still missing 2 companions. I mean, I imagine Meg will give us one, but who would give us the final one at this point? Right, chat? Who would be the 6th? We've already bonded with everybody. Oh, never mind. Patrick. Oh, never mind. It has to be Patroclus. Never mind, chat. It has to be Patroclus. Of course. Ridiculous, chat. Yeah, well, it could be Achilles as well. Patroclus or Achilles. But either way, kind of sad. So I think for now we've made decent progress. Let's chat a little bit. Thoughts and feelings on the run. I guess with the Beowulf shield, still not my favorite. It's not the worst shield. But it is really, really slow. I feel like there's definitely a skill floor with it in order for it to be useful. You can't just sit there and block enemy attacks, because if you do that, your cast AoE will miss them. So it's not as intuitive as you think it would be. I kind of wish they moved where the cast damage was, so if I blocked, I could always punish. But that doesn't seem to be how it works. So, like, when I'm using the shield for its intended purpose to block the Hades strikes, I can't actually do the entire point of that shield. I can only really do it when he's standing still, or I'm dashing into him as an approach. So, from a play standpoint, I don't really like how that feels. I understand if people like it. That definitely is a big number, Bosco boom kind of aspect, but I don't think it fits my playstyle at all. It's definitely too slow. I think if we're going to talk about big heavy weapons that are slow and I enjoy, it's still going to be Excalibur. I would rather play Excalibur for sure over that other one all day. And not that this one was bad. I definitely feel like I did a lot better with that than Spear, for example. So like if you're trying to make a tier list of a personal tier list, I still think Spear might be one of the lowest on the list, because I just don't like how it just seems to lack really key things, and it also feels very hammer dependent simultaneously, where there's other weapons we try, like the Zeus shield, where it is literally hammer independent and almost anything you put on it will work. It doesn't feel as good comparatively. Exactly, Beerix. I did not like Spear with no hammer. Just like Bow feels kind of awkward with no hammer, depending on your builds. It has like the same kind of problems. Shield, I could literally go hammerless. Doesn't matter. It doesn't add anything to how I win at all. I'm like, oh no, I hit twice. Who cares? Just like comparatively. I think sword is kind of a mix between the two. I think sword and gun might have the same number of run ending hammers, but they also have really good hammers simultaneously, where like one hammer upgrade from the sword is like night and day, just like the gun. Like the gun getting the triple special is so good. It is literally, it makes the gun. It is just so good. It applies like triple stacks, you get triple damage, you get extra procs, and you could just use it to walk into your own special more easily. It's just so useful. Like Spear, Hammer, Zeus was your favorite run you ever did. Tried to recreate it a dozen times, never got it. For Zeus, you mean like you did the chain skewer and you did the lightning on hit? Is that what you mean by that? Where it just bounced to more targets? Is it that? Because that's exactly it. Where I feel like Spear, if you're going for those on hit builds, it just doesn't feel right. Exactly. I agree with you. That was a fun build for sure. We did that, I think, instead of Zeus, we replaced Ares. And we just cursed the entire room and just played full range and laughed. But yeah, I could see it working with Zeus as well. And I think the downside to it as well is some of the weapons, a lot of their hammers only work on the actual damage percentage of those powers. So things like your Zeus, your Ares, your Dionysus don't benefit at all from the hammers. Like, that was something I didn't even really realize until, like, 20-something runs in. And it wasn't until I was watching Chris play again where I'm like, wow, a lot of these bonuses are useless. Like, they literally don't do anything on the builds, and it's kind of disappointing. Like, when Ares adds the attack, special, and cast % damage, and if you have Zeus or Ares on normal or special, it doesn't do anything. So I think coming to that realization is helping me make better build choices for sure. And I kind of wish that those percentages worked on the on-hit. Like, would it have really been that broken to allow them to get those? Or even just at a reduced rate? It just feels weird that you get things that normally would impact you, but just don't at all because of just like one boon. Feels a little weird. But yeah, I like the chain chucking for sure. I think now that we've maxed out gun, I think the second aspect gun has gone up in my rating, because I actually did not like gun more than bow. But now that we're at high Titan blood, I'm kind of liking the triple shot with the 75% damage increase. It has just led to so many insta-deaths. I mean, we saw, like, what? With 175%, it was doing 330 a shot. So we do 1,000 every special with just one hammer upgrade and one boon and nothing else. That's really high. That's really high amounts of damage that AoEs. So we'll see. I guess other than that, I think I like Fist a lot more. I think it took me a little while to like Fist. I really don't like the fourth aspect at all of Fist, but I really like the magnetic cutter. I think that's just my playstyle. Being able to choose to either tap them at range or pull them in. I just like having control of the battlefields, and I don't think the other Fists do that as well. Now, the one where you could get multi-strikes with the special, I do see being very, 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 very useful. If you're going for, like, your classic Demeter or Aphrodite on special. But I just like the other one a lot more. It's just a lot more flexible with the build, because it works with everything. Because its attack percentage goes up. Well, I guess it doesn't work with everything, because attack percentage doesn't impact Zeus. But it works with every other cast, I guess is a better way of putting it. And it works with any special. It's pretty nice. So, I like it a lot. So if I had to play more, like if I was going to push it to the end, I'd probably stick to Fist or Bow. I feel like Bow is very safe. Bow only struggles in a couple areas, but Bow's problems can be fixed just by taking Dionysus cast or getting a hammer. So again, there's that dependency, so it's not as high a tier of a base weapon, but it's not super hard to fix its issues either. So I enjoy it a lot. Being able to stay full screen means I never have to worry about boss patterns, and I feel like that was a really great way to learn the game, where I get to just witness them swing and miss repeatedly, so I can visualize how far they reach, and then see what they do when I'm at a distance. And then from there, we've swapped over to more, actually mostly melee weapons. We haven't played bow in a while. So I think that experience with the bow has helped me play with the other weapons for sure. But I think overall, Chad, we're going to go for the Shackle or Shattered Shackle run, I think, next time we play. We may or may not do a warm-up run into it. It really just depends. But I'm pretty happy with where we are so far. It's very unfortunate we lost the win streak, but it is what it is. Maybe we'll try out some of the other final challenges now that I don't really care if we lose the run or not, since it's already over, quote-unquote. But ideally, we'll get to the epilogue, hopefully in 4 or 5 stream sessions. But again, it looks like I'm still really horribly backlogged, though I don't know how long it's going to take to clear out. The best I can really do is just keep focusing on the gods that I don't have bonds with. And that's all I can really do at this point. The game has to make progress. It is what it is, Chan. So anyway, I think that's an appropriate note to end off on, so I'm going to go ahead and quit the game in the background. Let's talk... Actually, there's one more thing I want to talk about, but we'll leave that for off of the video. The chat can say goodbye to YouTube, but we should be back to Hades at its normally scheduled time, for sure. Very horribly backlogged, I agree, Chan.